Hi, this is Brad Green with King Green and Dobson. It's been a while since we've given you an update about how the Alabama court systems and our office is progressing through this pandemic, but I thought I would just take a minute or two to tell you about what's been going on. Our state Supreme Court has given each of our circuit courts some flexibility to decide when they resume the full level of in-person court hearings. And so counties like Jefferson, where we've had some spikes, were originally going to come back to in-person hearings on June 15th. But because of the spike in Jefferson County, our presiding judge issued an order extending the pause of most in-person hearings through July 15th. Now, she gave individual judges some flexibility, and some of our judges have expanded the categories of what they will have in-person hearings for. And our judges are still using a lot of Zoom hearings. In fact, in Jefferson County, those of us that sit as what are called special masters for our domestic relations judges hearing temporary custody and divorce matters had a Zoom call with our domestic relations judges a couple of weeks ago discussing how we're going to use Zoom to handle our temporary hearings for the foreseeable future, looks like. So that was a very interesting call. Our judges and our court staff are looking at ways to try to keep people's cases moving, even if we're not going to have normal levels of in-person hearings. However, in other counties, like Blount County, where we do a tremendous amount of work and have offices, our courts have been back at basically full speed for a few weeks. There are precautions taken in the courtrooms, limiting how many people can come in, basically by saying you have to be a party or a witness, and they have taped off benches in the gallery, trying to keep people separated, and our court staff has been working to try to get people's cases reset that were postponed due to the pandemic. So we've been working very hard in counties like Blount County. We've had cases heard almost every day for the last few weeks. And so, though that has been a lot of work, it's been really rewarding to see clients that had been waiting for a court date, get those court dates, get things accomplished in court. And that is a tribute to our courts and to our court staff who are working to keep things moving. And so as we continue to navigate this, things could always change, but we're getting closer to some level of normalcy in our courts. In Jefferson County, there is a very detailed plan, and there are plans like this in most counties, but there's very detailed plans about when we resume in-person court hearings. And in places like Jefferson County, there's a lot more rules because you have a larger number of people coming into the courthouses, and that includes the wearing of masks and the positioning of people certain distances apart. And so we've adapted to those rules and studied them and are happy to follow them and advise clients about what it will be like in places like Jefferson County once they resume in-person hearings. I hope that was a little bit of insight into what's going on in our court system. As always, if you have a case in an Alabama court, you need to contact your attorney to specifically talk about what's going on in your case. I hope this was of interest to everyone, and I hope everyone is staying safe. Thank you.